if I die tomorrow. I hope you hear these words. I ain't here to flip no birds or sip no serve. Hope the future generations can get this urge. Stay woke, youngin', and avenge these nerds.
It's Nerds Day.
What is up? What is up? What is up?
What's up?
Hi, how are we?
Howdy.
I'm good.
Sorry for late, man.
I feel like I'm recovered from my birthday slightly.
Wait.
I didn't even do much.
Belated?
That was gonna be the announcement.
Oh
my god!
Sorry.
Oh, spoilers.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Can't take this guy anywhere.
Oh,
The happy birthday, Law.
thank you. The big 3-5 felt good. Streamed at Pong and my boy Vaughn and Atlas. We did some Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. It was fucking great. It was hilarious.
That was so
Is it Tiny Toons Wonderland?
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Oh, okay.
And then I saw my brother and my goddaughter and my other niece and whatnot on Saturday after I got my tattoo.
nice.
And then yesterday I saw my nephew and my niece and my brother and whatnot, and just had some food and had some beer. Called it a day.
Nice.
Thank you, Aurelis.
Yeah,
Aurelis dropped into my stream the other day.
Nice.
There we go. You see,
Okay.
fun time.
Aurelis always shows love.
Of course.
We love you.
Love you. So yeah, how's everybody? Pong, Happy New Year!
Happy New
back
Year,
on the
Pong.
Happy New
Oh,
Year.
this is your first one back on.
Yeah,
man.
It is,
This is
yeah.
only our second one back since the holiday.
It's only your
Oh my
second one
gosh.
back? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it off to a heck of a start. I just realized just yesterday that in a mere, I think it's next week, my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/SynShop, that's SYNSHOP, is going to be 3 years old.
Holy shit! Congratulations.
3 years. I had no idea. I was like, oh, I wonder if we're coming up on our 2 year. No, 3 years.
Oh,
It's like,
we go.
wow.
I know, right?
3
That's
years.
mild.
How'd you figure that
Time
out?
flies.
Because it's actually CES, the big convention, the nerd convention out here. Okay, so CES, it was at CES in 2020, the beginning of 2020. The event that may or may not have been the thing that kicked off the whole kerfuffle there. But I was at that event, and that's where I decided. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a show. Dang it. I'm going to do a show. And then it was like a couple weeks after, and we got 8 shows that were actually at the Sin Shop, and then the world exploded, and you know the rest.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it's been absolutely fantastic. So,
And
yeah. Living life and loving life. And
That's
you know what? I'm
amazing.
going to have a special guest this week. You guys got to hear about this guy. Okay? He's going to be really cool.
I think I know who you're talking about.
You might. A lot of people are saying really
Yeah, I
good
heard
things
you.
about this guy. One of the generals came up to me, tears in his eyes, and said, "Sir, you need to have Sebastian from Nerds of the Round on your show."
Wait, why are you gonna have that schmuck on your show? He's a schmuck.
Well,
that
he's
guy.
going to be building a Lego Infinity Gauntlet, and I am going to try to convince him to put an Arduino in it.
I feel like
Have fun.
there's no try.
That's
like,
gonna be a
It's not gonna happen.
So we're not gonna get to the yard during
it's
a
so
bad
good.
day. It's gonna happen though. He showed it to me. I was like,
Arduino's
That's
cool,
gonna-
man.
that's gonna be fun.
Listen,
What's-
you-
what's an
I'm just
Arduino?
saying, if you were trying to convince me, there would be no convincing I would do it.
So let me.
Oh,
let me-
yeah.
Let me take off the.
Wait, what's an
virtual
Arduino?
background.
An Arduino is basically a microprocessor. It's just basically it's a computer on a chip, but it's so easy to program, it's ridiculous.
What is that
Like-
going to do for the gauntlet?
Well, you could control it that way instead. So in other words, if you wanted to clap his hands and all of a sudden it started flashing or whatever, he could do it.
So
Mm.
here's the
Yeah.
gauntlet that I'm going to be building on Pong's show on Friday,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and this is the light kit that is going to be for the gems.
Okay.
So the light kit has a remote, but then when I showed it to Pong, Pong was like, "Get an Arduino." I'm like, fuck.
Well, hold off on that. Let's look at the light kit and
Hold
see
on.
if it's possible
light
with
kit
what you
first.
got.
Yeah, we're gonna do the light kit first. We're gonna have
Yeah.
fun with it.
With Legos, I don't think Legos move that way though, right?
No,
Okay.
it's for the lights. It's so you would be
For the
programming
lights.
you would plug the
They do
electronics, the
have
light into the
Legos that
Arduino.
can move and can articulate, but that's
Oh yeah.
like
That's a lot of.
But you got to get the motor, the motor, and you use the
Motor.
gears, and you do the whole
Oh,
thing.
I'll pass on that one.
Yeah.
So,
Now
yeah,
wait
you
a minute
see-
though.
So you see, it's like
If we
all
put-
these little stuff, all these little things, the little light kits, little circuit boards. It has it in there and
I'll
everything.
pretend to know what you guys are
that's dope, Morellis.
Ooh.
You know, if you did it, you could use Lego Technic to automate the closing of the thing. Like if you could automate a snap,
I'm here for it.
All right. We'll have to talk about it on Friday. And you know what? And you can talk about it too on Friday at twitch.tv/SinShop.
Yeah, go ahead. He's gonna have that schmuck Sebastian on, and you know,
Yeah,
Schmuck?
absolutely.
that schmuck
Right there,
Only-
you
only-
guys.
right there.
Only the
And-
best
and-
in schmucks.
And while we're seeing the link for the Sin Shop announcements.
Da-da-da.
Yay! Da-da-da-da. First
Speaking
things
of
first.
announcements.
There we go.
That was funny.
Only 6
Segwayception.
minutes in.
Only 6 minutes. We got it. Don't worry. It's here. It's
I hate
here to
everybody.
stay. You love it all. So Concrete Combat. Make sure you guys are going to the Patreon and Bonet Studios Concrete Combat. Also 2 other web comics that are coming out there this year. So make sure you guys are there following. Make sure you guys are showing love to Law over there at the Twitch channel. Pew pew pew. Get to see him on his games live. Does his little parties. Gets everything done and gets to
It's
see him
been
play some games.
Fun. I don't know. I feel like this year is going to be the year of like Law. Just finish a goddamn game first before you go to the next one. But I have so many that I want to play. So I'm currently playing like The Last Guardian.
My plague.
It's terrible.
I can't finish the game.
Terrible.
And you too can get in Law's chat and yell at him to say, "Law, finish the goddamn game."
It's because I'll play one game and then I'm like I'm in the mood to play something else today and I don't feel like yelling today. I feel like vibing, so. Or I feel like being real sad and in my feels if I want to do like The Last Guardian,
That's
You do
cool.
say you do play some feel heavy games from time to time. What was that one with the guy that had to get dressed and go be a rock star or something like that? What was that?
The Artful Escape.
There you go. That's the one.
Oh, it was so
I
good.
have no idea.
That was probably one of my best Sunday games. Like Sunday is usually my indie game, like chill vibes. And like that was such a wild trip of a game, and I love it so much. I will say, I think like a couple weeks before that, I played a game called Sea of Solitude. That game was so much more like heavy than I expected it to be, and boy.
You want to know what's so heavy? Val is killing it over there at TV. On YouTube, on Instagram. That's right. Val is on another podcast, killing it. Val, tell us about TV. Give us the plug. Come on. You can do it. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Okay.
You gotta let people know and segue, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not sorry.
So Saturdays, live on YouTube between 8 and 9 Eastern Standard Time. Me and the girls are just sipping tea, talking shit, and this week's episode will be discussing situationships 101, what defines one, how do you know you're in one, and what the rules are in a situationship. So that should be fun.
So for those of us who haven't been in the game for a very, 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 very long time, what in the fuck is a situationship?
So a situationship is not like a relationship, but it's also not a sneaky link. It's something in between.
Okay, second question again.
What's a sneaky link?
What the fuck is a sneaky link?
So a sneaky link is someone that you have adult relationships with and no one knows about, and it could be maybe a friend's brother or someone who may be married or in a relationship or
so we're
someone
just
you know you're not
we're
supposed
just
to be with.
sugarcoating cheating into just sneaky sneaks. I see.
No, not everything could be cheating. You can definitely be single in a situationship, just not ready for a relationship, and you're dealing with each other nonetheless. It's a way
dealing
for
with
people,
each other.
It's
Thank
essentially
you,
a
Aurelis.
way for a guy, a guy to not commit and you not to have any expectations out of him.
Oh, Conversations is real. Thank you.
It's gonna be a very
Damn.
spicy topic. Saturdays on our YouTube channel between 6 and 8 on Eastern Standard Time.
It's
So
all
yeah,
gets solved
it's gonna
when
be a good
people
one.
just
It's gonna be a good one. I'm
communicate.
excited. I have a list of things that I'm gonna talk about. Certain rules of.
Just have a conversation.
Just
you
speak.
know?
It
How
sounds
do
like
you
it's gonna be a
understand?
good one.
It's gonna be an interesting
I
one.
don't understand why dudes just can't be like, it is what it is, and women can be like, I accept, or
I don't.
go kick rocks.
There's different
Very
levels
well.
to it. So that's a question. Men can do that and be more open and let a woman decide what they're willing to do, but men don't do that. And then there's also the alternative where women, they say they can accept it, then feelings get involved and still don't abide by what they signed up for. So there's
Yeah.
different levels to it.
Yes.
It sounds like chaos, and you know what else is chaos? The Medusa's Cascades podcast every Saturday. You guys can listen to it on Saturdays, or you can listen on Inbeon.com. Come on, everybody who's played D&D.
Listen, whatever Val's talking about, that's way more chaotic than whatever we're dealing with.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just
Oh,
This
sorry,
week
sorry.
is
Not in
the,
D&D, in tabletop RPGing.
This week is the second episode of Across the Plains, where we're doing lore drops on some of the places that we have or have not been to as of yet in the campaign.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
well, that was fun.
This past week, we did the 5th arc episode, which is the Rick situation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, good times. But
Situation.
it was probably one of the most intense like early confrontations we had.
That situation had a sneaky link.
Honestly, he's not lying.
Is that really what
Like,
happened?
that's a very valid statement.
Good way to bring that together.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah.
See, you get some kudos. There you go. See, we don't always get on you.
Thank you guys, but I come here for you guys to get on me. There we go. Roast.
Is that a sneaky link or a situationship? Or?
It's chaos.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
Alright.
ball chaos.
It was a potential baby mama situation.
Oh, okay.
It was-
More. That's probably very much a situationship.
I am so out of the loop.
If Shanks is listening to this, he hears it. Don't worry. Next is Loose Cyphs' new EP, guys. If you have not heard The Motive, please check it out on Spotify, wherever you listen. The link is in the description. Again, Loose Cyphs put this awesome album together, like something that's great that you can blast back and forth wherever you're going. All the tracks are fire tracks, and if you're in the city of New York in the tri-state area, he will be at the Delancey March 18th performing live. You may see
9
us there.
PM.
Or
Oh,
no,
there's
you're
no
probably gonna
mic.
see us there.
There's
No,
no
you
mic.
are gonna see us there.
I'm showing up.
I'm showing up full force.
I will be
Literally, it's the day before I leave for
Listen.
the UK, so I'm definitely gonna show up.
Listen, I have
Where is
honor
this again?
the Delancey
In Manhattan.
In
You never been to
Manhattan,
the
March
Delancey
18th.
Tone, don't say it so aggressively like that. It was like Manhattan. You got no excuse.
I mean, he told us about it last week.
Yeah, he told you guys. I know, I was here.
He told us, not you guys.
Like, who is you guys?
Who's you guys?
We're you guys. All of us
If anyone
collectively.
had an excuse to not listen, it'd be me because I was driving. But you know,
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
I love it. We ever got through the announcements and then finally catch up, boys.
Loose was cool. I'm just messing.
Nah, he's cool. Do it. If you ever seen a Loose
Yeah,
concert,
super cool guy.
he's definitely very engaging and everything. And guy loves hip hop. Makes hip hop for grown folk. Also too, don't forget to check out Catch the Craze. Make sure you guys are following them. Those are our brothers over there kicking it in the podcast world, just pretty much killing it over there. And finally, we have a new segment that's coming out. We started it, we tested it. So we're gonna see how this works. It's called The Plug. So we're taking creator series off the lives. This will be something that's going to be randomly out there that you'll get to see creators. We're talking to them randomly. It's going to be posted on YouTube. The first person we spoke to was Phoebe Xavier. Got to speak to her. And you'll see about a roundabout and all that. We're going to get to interview random different creators and everything. So make sure you check it out. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. So that's it. That is everything for the announcements today. How do you guys did I handle it well? Did I not? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Did I get his name?
I don't know if you dotted A, B, C. I don't know
It
if
was
you dot
meh.
those letters.
are you
But
try
sure.
to get a grade?
Drop
Is that what you're saying? G?
Did I RKO'd it? Did I give it a?
I can't really
was
call
meh.
it. I can't really call it a work of art like the Sextine Chapel. from last week?
Yeah, that was
That sounds like a bad sex tape.
that was. Listen, I had to let Pong know to put that into the list.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
tri-state
what was the
scene.
one that
Oh,
you hit him up
Addy
for?
Antium.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
Adiantium.
yes,
Addy
yes,
Antium.
yes.
Adiantium,
That was
yes.
that was one we all was like, oh,
Don't
where's
you know?
Pong?
Yep.
Don't you know by now I speak lazy?
Like the fact that we collectively but stop everything, we have to tell Pong. This is the gift that just keeps on giving. I love that this is now like a little
thing,
inside
yeah.
joke segment. Oh, I love it.
Mhm. I am the keeper of the list.
It's so
All,
good.
all the way back from Tako Waru, all the way up to Sasha Kahoran, Juggernaut. That Juggernaut is my favorite. I hold Juggernaut close to my heart. There.
Oh my god.
No, my favorite, it's not on there, is Daenerys. That is
No, I have that. I have Daenerys. Yeah,
Daenerys.
Daenerys. Yeah.
Daenerys.
Which Daenerys is after Seth Green, which was actually Seth Rogen, and before Emma Clark, which is actually Emilia Clarke.
You have he's also does there's Paladine.
Yes.
I don't have that one.
Paladine.
What's
is
Paladine?
It's
Paladin.
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 What?
Yes.
You play D&D?
Yes. It doesn't help at all. No.
He didn't do it on the show.
No.
He didn't do it on the show,
No, he
so
did
I
not.
can't
It
put it on the
doesn't
list.
count. It's not on the show. It doesn't count.
Well,
Doesn't
maybe-
make
count.
the list.
Maybe he did do it on the show. We just gave him a pass because it was earlier before we actually decided to
Kept
do the
track.
list.
Okay. We'll
Where-
start from
okay.
here.
Where's
We'll
the
see
list
if it
at like
happens.
numerically? Like, are we looking at like 30 yet? I want
No,
say
only
30.
only 14.
Only 14.
Wow.
Only 14.
Oh,
You know
well,
what? I'm not
we
impressed.
haven't been tracking them all. I think that's an
Oh,
inaccurate.
that's true.
list.
That's true.
Once we get to a good amount, we need to do something with that list. So
Yes,
There
you
we
go.
do. I think we should have a whole show
We're gonna
of
have
just mispronounced
So
words.
it's mispronounced words, and then we have to guess what the actual word was.
That would be fun.
Yo, I'm here for it. I'm telling you.
Love
What
it.
was-
Love it.
Oh shoot, I forgot his name. Oh my god. The Forrest Whitaker's character in Andor.
Oh,
Saul Guerrero.
Saul
Guerrera.
Guerrera. Yeah. My mind just wanted to say Che Guevara. I was like, can I do the Saul? Damn it, no. Saw.
Guerrera.
It is Guerrera.
Yeah.
Yes, Saul Guerrera.
Saw Guerrera. Okay,
It's spreading, Pong.
it's too close to Che Guevara. Saw.
Do a Mad Lib.
Yes.
Ay,
It's
ay,
gonna
ay.
happen.
There we go.
There we go.
Saw
It's
Guerrera.
made the list. You gotta do the list of Pong. Just
Got
like the
Saul
list-
Guerrero. You also
that
have
is-
Che Guevara. It's close to that too.
Yeah, Saul Guerrera.
that is how it's spelled.
Okay. Wait, am I doing my own list? I was just writing down Saw
No.
Guerrero. So
No,
I didn't
no,
screw it
no,
up.
no,
All
no,
right.
I don't
all
think
right.
you need one.
Yeah, it can't be a list of one. That's just a name.
No, he just wants company. That's all it is.
I
No.
understand. Yeah.
One is a lonely
it's
number.
Oh, don't worry, you've got 14, so it's not lonely anymore. I'm here to help.
At the mayhem.
Damn.
He said I'm here to help.
So for those who are wondering, this is Nerds of the Round where we go off the cuff. So we haven't even touched the topic yet. Like shit.
There's a cuff?
We're almost 20 minutes in and haven't even gotten close to what we're going to talk about tonight.
I don't think we've even
I
said
am
the
here
name
for
of it.
Nope, not even. I am so
No.
here for it.
Mhm.
So what are we talking about tonight, guys?
We are
Willow.
going to be talking about.
No.
I know.
No, we're not.
No, no.
I mean, we can.
we can, but like unfortunately
I
for
need
me,
to finish. I need to finish Willow.
How
I need
far
to
in?
start Willow,
Non-
but I'm not
non-
going to.
7 episodes. We're almost done.
Okay. Okay.
We're almost done.
So
non-spoiler review for Law, like it's very mid. Like I'm like cool. It wasn't anything to be like, oh my gosh, about. I think if you are a big Willow fan, you would love this show.
Yes.
My thing with it is that and maybe it happening by the end of the season finale, but like the lack of magic is killing me. It is killing me. Like I got it when I watched the movie, but like it is 2023, and this lack of just magic is just
What part are you up to? What's the last thing you saw?
Yo, what's going
what's
on, George?
what's his name? The prince is just tried to leave where he was at and just came back and opened the gate for the woman that's in there that we think
Okay.
is who I think is the crone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where's
Wait,
the
time
main
out.
party?
What?
Wait, we won the Izzy Awards? Oh shit, I didn't pay attention, my man. I'm sorry. Let's look it up.
Wait,
Wait.
I didn't even
We won
know.
an
Wait,
award?
Wait, what
Did
now?
Seabass know? Let's see. Did Seabass know?
did you
Look at
know and
Seabass.
not tell us?
We were in the running, and Bitten Apple was picking on us. Guys, I gotta give Izzy a big shout out. Izzy, thank you.
Thank you.
Mind you, I saw
And
this
we were
man.
sharing it like crazy.
I saw this man,
Wait,
and he didn't
Did
tell
he
me.
win an award?
Hold on.
I guess
Because he's so nonchalant about this. Like, this is dope. But he's like, yeah. No,
Well,
we won. Like,
Can we
that's
know
fucking
something?
awesome.
Like, what's going on?
Well,
I'm
Izzy, I think Izzy did something.
Izzy did a
Hold on.
award show,
okay.
and I was getting picked on by Ralph because Ralph was running for Bitten Apple. Love you, Ralph. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the link and I'm going to share it in the description.
Izzy's about to be like, "Fuck your award. You don't remember."
Wait a minute.
It's going back now.
Thank you, Izzy. And Seabass, shame on you.
I have been Seabass has been busy boy since the year has started.
It was a few weeks ago. Seabass, are you serious?
Wow.
And
Uh-oh.
you don't tell us?
Bro.
Where is that damn
I'm
thing?
gonna
There it
yell
is.
that
There it
on
is. It's
air.
buried under the rest of my stuff. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
So for those who I know the award show, the link was shared in the comments.
I
and
can't
everything.
believe
Popcorn,
that.
my man.
I am so.
This is
Oh,
so stale.
Izzy, I think you should unfriend him.
So, hold on.
This is so stale. Stop eating them.
But it's a
'Cause
good
I-
prop.
'cause I knew we were in the running for comics.
I knew we
the
were
comics.
we were in the running for Izzy's, and then
I didn't know we were
Apple
in.
when
Izzy.
last
I knew we were,
saw.
the only one
Last
that
I
I knew
saw.
was we were
Izzy.
in Robert Anderson's one.
Izzy, you're gonna have to go some explaining to do. Here we go.
Why does Izzy have to explain anything?
Why can't
Izzy
you?
coming on.
You explain it.
I'm on the stream right now. I'm looking for it.
No unfriend on my part. You guys should unfriend him. We should unfriend
We
him.
should.
We should.
We
Listen,
really should.
if everybody jumped on the day of Seabass, like they asked, like, damn, when the fuck do I have time for shit? No, we were in the running, and the link was shared via in the community section. And no, I thank Izzy for that because Izzy put on a great reward show. And he, for those who don't know, who have not seen it, Izzyverse he's definitely out there doing stuff for indies and just going out there meeting with people, doing the comic polls. So Izzyverse, again, you guys definitely want to go check out the Izzyverse. Izzy, we thank you for that, putting up with the community and everything.
But what,
Again,
what,
it's my
what
back.
award did we win?
I think it was best podcast category for 2022. Oh man.
You
Man.
went through. You went through like a whole year list.
Listen, this is just tell you where I am at right now.
I'm going through it. I'm just looking for it.
Yeah, we were going up
All
against
right.
Bit and Apple, the juggernaut out there. Let's now I get to pick on Ralph.
Juggernaut
Jesus
again.
Christ.
We're doing.
Okay, here we go. I think I found it.
Yes.
Are you gonna
Let's see it.
screen share
Let's
it?
see
It's
it.
like it's like 2 hours in. Hold on, let me see if I can find the whole thing. All right, hold up. But don't you guys
Izzy
keep
said,
it.
Izzy said
Okay.
1 minute
1:59.
59.
Thank you, sir.
1 hour 59.
Beautiful.
All right. So, without further ado, while we
There is a lot of ado going on.
there's a lot.
Listen, this
Uh,
is the
We're-
nature of the
we're-
show.
We may or may
We're
not
broken.
talk Willow at some point, but
I-
I don't know that
I-
it's.
I think that Tone will get some of his magic like he wanted. You know, it is a show, but me being a Willow fan growing up with the movie, I did very much enjoy the show. I watched
Right.
the full thing in the sitting, and I think that it was just predictable in certain parts. That's my only gripe with it. I like it. Do I love it? Is it amazing? It's okay. It's good. It's watchable, and I would continue to watch. That's
Alright.
my opinion.
Wait a minute. Did he?
Let me know if you guys. Let me know if you guys hear this.
That's good.
He's still under 500K.
Yeah. So as of right now, it was really I think this was the closest out of all of them. Comic Historians just beat out. He beat out Comics by Perch, and Cartoonist K-Fan was right behind Comics by Perch. So that's how close all of these were. Comics by Bueller, I gotta give a shout out to Comics by Bueller, because Comics by Bueller took the epitome of a man down by the river. He is in a van. Bueller is in a van with his comics. So there you have it. Take a look at his stuff. All right. We finally come to the moment that Nate has been waiting for.
I've been waiting.
The fact that you got Nate on
Oh,
camera.
boy.
This is the big one. This is the one we've all been waiting for, guys. The one that everyone voted for. Everybody wanted to see win. And this is the big YouTube award for Hit That Like and Subscribe Award. And the
Which you
nominees
should do
are...
right now on the bottom of this video.
That's right. The Izzyverse. Of course, I had to throw my name in there. Bitten Apple TV is in there as well.
Yep, Ralph. Ralph is the best.
Nerds of the Round.
Yeah.
Comic Book Report. He's fantastic. If you ever watch his stuff, go check it out.
Yeah.
Get into Michael Gracia.
Yeah, we know, Mike.
Hey.
Comics by the Bay, our boys in Florida. Comics by the Bay.
They're right down there in the comments.
Yeah, Comics Top with Pop Van. I can't even say his name in there. Creation Comics. Phil Rustin's channel.
Real Russ.
DJ Links. Okay, we got a DJ in our group, guys.
We promise we'll talk Last of Us,
And
guys.
Erod 2. Great pal of ours. So,
Izzy, you have friend battling friend. It's no good.
That's all this is.
Comics by the Bay. You guys gotta support Comics by the Bay. That's my boy, Marvel. You gotta see it. He's awesome. Go check him out. Right? Go check out Comics by the Bay. It's definitely worth checking out and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. And Josh, you keep bouncing off, man. I'm trying. All right, Gary, who's winning?
I cannot stand people that just kiss butt and. But of course, I chose the Izzyverse.
The Izzyverse. Okay, Gary picks the Izzyverse. Jeff, what do you pick?
Here I am, butt kissing and pandering. Izzyverse.
Andrew, who are you picking?
Dude, you're going to start a civil war here, my friend. An actual event.
Oh, don't worry. Just say whoever you want. Just say whoever you want. Nothing bad
But
will
of
happen.
course, Izzyverse, come on.
All right, Louis, who you picking?
After Izzyverse, I feel like this is that line from Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith where Palpatine is like, "I love democracy." So
This is democracy, son, right now.
exactly. Is this gonna say, "I am the Senate" or "I am"?
Josh, who's your pick?
All right, let's be specific here. It's the Izzyverse.
We just lost Josh.
No, we just lost.
What is it? He turned off.
He's having my problems. This is what I do on the app.
This is the most important thing I'll ever tell you.
Josh, we just lost what you just said.
We lost him again.
I know this is a conspiracy.
The most important thing I'll ever tell you.
Josh, are you still there?
Lost
We lost
everybody.
Josh, man. He's part of the Izzyverse. He's
Everybody.
Funny.
There he is. Josh, go ahead. Tell us again what you just said. Now he just.
Oh,
Blink it with your eyes. Blink it with your eyes.
Write a sign. Write it down and hold it.
That is.
Doing great.
okay.
He's pointing at himself. Does Josh have his own YouTube channel?
Well, Josh is part of the Izzyverse. He's our Monday correspondent, so of course he's part of the Izzyverse. So I'm assuming he's gonna pick Izzyverse. Nate, who you going
he's
for?
not in his head.
All right, let me break the Izzyverse trend, because one thing that I'm not sure everybody hasn't realized: Nerds of the Round is 6 people on camera. There are 12 people off camera. They alone.
We're the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah,
He said they alone as what?
Not to mention.
I'll tell you really true though. Like Comics by the Bay and Bay and Apple are the ones that I've been always like supporting since they start. And Ralph had me a couple of times on his show, like just like Izzy, and I believe Ralph and Izzy. I think it was me who introduced Izzy to Ralph, right? Or you knew of each other.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, it was just like, you know, I was like happy to see my boys like just doing their thing. And I'm so proud of you all, you guys. I know I have to be kissing because I'm here, but really, you guys are doing it, okay? Like Ben Apple, Izzy, dude, Comics by the Bay. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. I keep watching you, even if you hate my decision because you know it's awkward. But yeah, y'all three. I'm sorry, no, because y'all three. That's all. And I have to check out. And I have to check out. Phil's stuff too. So now I have to check out a bunch of other stuff because they're all friends, and I'm feeling like, you know, it's a civil war, man.
Bruh.
All right, guys, you guys ready?
I'm gonna say, wait. Nerds of the Round is it gonna be 1? Izzy versus number 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I like
Here's
this
the moment
guy.
of truth.
Vegas game. Vegas.
All right. The winner is Izzyverse. What did you say, guys? The fuck? Of course, the Izzyverse is going to win. But just want to let you guys know there was a second place, and the second place winner was the 12 guys in Nerds of the Round. Now, just to show you guys that I'm being honest in this,
waited.
I want to show you guys the results.
20 minutes.
Hold on, wait. Let me see the
Thank you, guys.
It was not rigged.
There is no way it was rigged.
Rathan, what's his name? Rathan with the glasses. I like that guy.
Here's the result, guys.
Oh man,
I won with 50 votes. Bitten Apple, man, you have 13.
Wait.
That...
Here we go.
Right.
On that note,
what's up, guys?
Wait. So you tell us we won and we didn't win?
No. I added myself in there just for the fun of it because I knew people were gonna vote for me. But you guys actually truly won. So congratulations to you guys.
Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? So did you even give us props?
I gave you props.
Yeah.
So I gave you guys props. I told Sebastian to join the show. I would have invited all of you guys.
Oh yeah, what happened?
He didn't tell us.
He had the
us.
crazy month. That was my fault.
And Seabass didn't say anything.
It's been a crazy already month and all that. But no, Izzy, I wanted to thank you for that, bro, because again, at the end of the day, you've been killing it. You do deserve a lot of props because you've had a lot of growth in 2022.
Oh, well, I started a channel in 2022. That's all you could do is go up, right? No, but the reality, the truth of it, the idea behind the award ceremony was just a tongue-in-cheek award ceremony, to be completely honest. But the truth is to get the name out for a lot of people that don't have their names out. So these awards, the Kickstarter, there was a Kickstarter award. There was a whole bunch of other stuff too. But the real ones for me was the Kickstarter and the YouTube awards to recognize those people that are working hard to get other people to watch them. And the hard thing is to get people to watch you. So that's the idea behind the whole thing. It was just tongue in cheek. We as you could tell, we were having a blast. Oh, yeah. That was 2 hours. And you know me, I don't like having long shows. So, but when I saw you guys talking, I was like, yeah, let me go take a look, a peek and see if they ever talked about.
You're giving them more ammo to pick on me, which is good. That's fine. I'm ready for my roast. We're gonna have an episode, the roast of Seabass, and I'm gonna sit there.
I'm just gonna say we had no idea, and Seabass did not tell us. I know I voted.
I posted it all over the place. You guys know that.
I got the link to vote. I got to vote, but I didn't know you had the award show already. Nor did I know we won something.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked by that. I was like, congratulations. And then I didn't hear from any of you guys.
Sorry.
Those two are equally right.
Arelis for the win.
Yeah, from
Yep.
downtown.
And here I was ready to go to bed too. I was like, I'm an old
Oh.
man. It's time to go to bed. But then I'm seeing you guys talking about Last of Us. I just saw it last night, so
We still haven't
We
talked
still
about
haven't
it.
started
We
yet.
haven't started.
you haven't talked.
Hey, Last of Us, we should do a show about that one sometime.
Yeah,
I was like, I could have finished the fucking episode, man.
dude. When I saw that thing was like an hour and a half, I was like,
I was so
telling my
pissed, but
wife,
also
I was
happy.
like, hon, this thing's a freaking movie now, and it's
Yeah.
just the first episode.
It's great.
Yeah, I went in. I was like, all right, cool. It's 7:45. I can watch this in one sitting, put the kids to bed, and come on. And then I loaded it, see an hour and a half. I'm like, fuck, the one time I need a show I want to watch to be an hour. I'm happy it's an hour and a half though. It's good. I'm enjoying it. But
I'm still not completely sold yet. I still have a lot of Walking Dead feelings in it.
Did you
So-
ever play the game?
I'm not a gamer like that, so I know about the
It's-
game and I know about the characters and I like how the show in itself is moving. And I think Pedro Pascal is awesome. And I knew that kid
He's
was
making
dying.
money
Oh,
this year.
spoiler! I knew about the girl. Like,
Oh,
you didn't
that's-
have to tell me what was happening to that girl. That was just an opportunity for them to make you feel for her. So, it's a common trope, I guess you could say. They do it in comic books all the time. So,
Well, now the story is actually from 2003, isn't it? That was the original game, was it?
13, I think it is.
Oh, 13.
Yeah.
13.
2013. So it came out on PS3.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And then they re-released it on
P4 and now
P4.
again P5, and they've
P5.
had a Last of Us 2 since, and also a few DLCs as well, with like side stuff.
And
I know there's a comic book that the girl's in the comic book. So,
From what I saw, they're mixing this first season with the first game and beginning of the first game and the comic book.
Right.
Yeah, the comic
Apparently
book's going
there's
up
a
in
story
value.
from that. Mhm.
Yeah, that thing is picking up. If we want to talk comic books, as you can see, I'm in the comic book store. So I know the comic book is pretty. Everybody's asking for it now. They're looking for it.
We're gonna do Law birthday spoiler warning.
No, yeah, there's no spoiler warning, man. I told you. I keep the spoiler warning.
For bigger shows.
Bigger for big.
I can do this spoiler warning.
Well, what I love about this show
We're not.
because
Are we
it
jumping
was-
into it?
yeah, we're
okay.
jumping into it. That's it.
There we go.
Wow.
The last
Joe
one-
loses.
Wait.
Joe
Wait,
loses.
no
on
segue
Pong
for
said
this?
he was gonna do the spoiler. The
Let's do it. Let's do it, Law. Let's do it.
No,
Come on.
Pong.
No,
Oh,
Pong's
Pong,
doing
you want
it.
Pong? Oh,
Are
here we
you
go.
listening?
Oh no, my ears.
No, he's not.
Joel's kid dies. The dog
Then-
makes it though. The dog is good. The dog's fine. He got away from all the people. The dog's good. Don't fret about the dog. But the kid gets it.
Then he gets a new kid.
He gets a new kid.
He gets a new kid. Yeah,
He gets a new kid.
20 years later, get a new kid.
He gets a new kid for money.
That's how you do it, man.
A new kid for money. Yeah. That's
And
how
all I
you
can
do
think
it.
about now is that little bit on Cop Rock where the guy's going, "I'm the baby merchant." That's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
I don't
There was a
know
show
what that
called
is.
There was a show called Cop Rock. Imagine Hill Street
remember
Blues,
Cop
but
Rock.
everybody breaks out into song.
I remember
Oh my
that.
God, I think John Oliver
do
did
remember that.
a piece on Cop Rock.
Exactly.
It was very, very short lived. It had a lot of hype behind it. And when
It
it
shouldn't
came
have.
out, everybody was like, yeah, we don't want this.
That's the
Yeah,
dumbest
no.
thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, no.
Baby merchant.
I remember the hype behind it. Like, this is the days of television was the thing, right? Where
Mhm.
it would come out and there was like 3 months of, yo, you got to get ready for Cop Rock. You got to get ready for Cop. And, it was an ABC show. I remember it was an ABC show. And the talk was like, yo, and musicals wasn't the thing yet. So, we were still into the musical era, right? I forgot what kicked off the musical era
I
again.
think
There was
it
a musical era?
It was. I think it was that show Glee.
Even
Yeah,
before Glee, there was like
This
a
is
movie or
way
something.
before Glee.
Yeah, this is way before Glee.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
I-
It's
I'll
old.
give you Fame. I'll give you Fame, maybe.
Yeah, but Fame was the 80s, but then like in the
Yeah.
90s, musicals were done. We didn't do any more musicals
Right.
And stuff. And then this was kind of like, we're bringing back the musical. And it
No,
was
you're
just
not.
a good, and yeah, exactly. It was just a
No,
good
you're not.
reason let the musical go away again. So, saying,
You're bringing it back. Great. We'll put it over there.
1990, one season, 11 episodes.
91? That far back?
11
Yeah, no, I knew it was a long time ago.
I would have said it was like early 2000. Man, that's old.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give away our age.
He said, "Man, that's old." Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
91. Girl, I'm there. I'm like you. Okay, I be 91. I was, let's just say, I was still young.
Okay.
We were somewhere.
I wasn't married. How's that? I wasn't married. 91. I wasn't married. I was still dating.
What were you doing, Pong? Spinning discs?
Yeah, actually, I started DJing in 90. It was either 91 or 92. I think it was 91.
That's where he used real records.
Oh yeah, no, I used real records all the way up into the 2000s. Oh yeah.
All right, so we're 40 minutes in. Thoughts?
Anybody see Last of Us?
First episode of Last of Us, which premiered as a 90-minute movie for a syndicated TV show.
It's not syndicated. It's HBO, man.
So for those of us that played the home game, literally, we knew how it was going to go.
I like how close it was to that opening sequence of the video game.
I was watching it. I'm like, yo, I wrote this.
I had so much anxiety.
I was like, I hate how I know this is gonna go. I hate this so much.
For someone
look at this way. For Red Wedding, I was excited for the Red Wedding to see how it was gonna go down. I was not excited to see Joel lose his daughter.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's a different perception from when you read it. You want to see it at how it's actualized compared to seeing it in a video game, knowing it was fucked, and then now seeing it again in real life, it's even fucked more. So, that's the difference for me. So I had anxiety. I'm like, I know it's coming. Oh my god, they're gonna put it in the show, and I like how close it was to the. It's first of all, full disclosure, I didn't get very far in Last of Us because I'm a punk ass and I get scared very easily, and so this entire episode is about as far as I got in the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe a little bit further.
The ending of that game.
I never finished the game.
The ending of that game where you literally get to make a choice. Oh, it's so good.
Wait till the end of the season before you spoil it for me.
It's so good.
So
good.
I was fully validated in my choice.
Full disclosure from me, I never played the game, but I did watch the show.
Same
I'm
here.
not pulling the Lord of the Rings on you guys. No, that was Game of Thrones. It doesn't matter.
It was sort of
one of them.
It was the ring thing. The ring.
The ring thing?
Didn't you do it for both?
You might have done it for both.
Yeah. I did. I did.
You did it for both. You did it for both House of Dragon and Rings of Power.
That's it.
Done it for every show you haven't seen.
For context,
for every show I haven't seen. Yeah, I mean,
I love how he just froze for a second. He just froze. Like the camera was like.
No, I was loading. I was like, wait, what? I've done it for every show I haven't seen. Well, yeah, if I had seen it, then I would have just said, "Oh, that's the joke."
He has been the Wikipedia wizard on shows.
Yeah. I can do it. I can do a whole 2-hour-long show and not have even seen it. I just pull up Wikipedia and make references. No, but so they dodged the one thing, and this is I never played the video game because I never had a PlayStation, and it was PlayStation exclusive until I didn't care anymore. And so, so I never played the game, but they dodged the Doom thing. Did you guys ever see that? If you saw the Doom movie, you remember how they took on a first-person perspective, and it just made everybody in the theater nauseous. And they avoided that. There was a lot of levels there. Like one part, they were crawling through a pipe, and I was like, "Yeah, this is definitely from the game. This has got to be from the game." Or my I guess least favorite part of the start of it, where I can't get around you. You're on the other side of a burning car. Walk around the car. What are you doing? I can't get there. I can only walk straight. I can't walk around the car.
Now tell me this: is the car scene when they're where all the people are running around? That's in the game, right? Because that's that's such a game moment.
Yes,
that scene was intense.
You play as the daughter too. So you open the game up. You play as his daughter.
That sucks.
Yeah. So essentially, like you get sucked in the show or in the game, and you get invested in this kid. Like
Yeah.
that's what it does. It's going to get you invested in this kid. But the reason why
Very
they're getting
early.
invested for this kid is like, all right, this is why Joel's gonna be who he is.
Yeah.
This whole thing shapes every other decision and story detail of Joel from that point on.
Can I share something about Joel? As I was watching it, all I kept watching was the Mandalorian standing. You ever notice his stance? Mandalorian has this weird stance that he's like, that's all I was seeing. Just him like doing this over and over.
I don't know if I was paying attention to that. Like I didn't pull that from it because he does Mandalorian for me. Although this guy's been everywhere this past couple years, Pascal,
Pedro Pascal,
Right?
he's working right now, right?
He's getting
But I
paid.
feel like he does so well in separating the characters. Mandalorian, we don't see him. We've only seen his face once. He's just the Mandalorian. In Wonder Woman, he was stupid, but here, you know, I see him as he was able for me to embody Joel.
Yeah, no, and I see the character. I don't see the Mandalorian, but it's when he
Right.
stands, he has that stance, right?
Yeah.
So the Mandalorian has this stance. You
That probably could just be how he like the person. Like
Yeah, it's probably him.
Yeah.
He didn't do it in Wonder Woman, but he, of course, in this show, especially in the hallway scene where he meets the girl, that's where you see it.
It's probably the stance of just being a dad. Like, to be fair,
Dad stance.
Mando's a dad. Joel's
Now I
a
got
dad.
to start standing like that. That's what you're trying to tell me, Law. Every time I talk to my daughter, I got to be like, okay, guys, this is what we're gonna
It's
do.
the dad stance. It's the dad stance.
A dance stance is usually the tummy out. That's a dance stance. This
You
is
gotta-
a dance stance.
You got a whole YouTube segment right there. There you go. Little shorts. What stance he's gonna do this time? Dad stance. Oh no, I mean it.
Wait, the
action-
first episode, you gotta call it Dad Stance Revolution.
No.
Pew, 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 pew.
Just
All right,
name
sorry.
the episodes out of other video games.
When would I ever be able to use that again, Tone? I'm sorry, but I had it. It was there. I gotta do something with it. I'm not keeping it.
Could have waited till Mando season 3, man.
March 1st,
Damn it.
baby. March 1st. We just got a couple of.
No, that's long enough. I can call back. I can do a callback. That's fine.
I get.
I gotta write.
So,
I gotta put that in my
Write
notes.
it down.
Hold
I
on.
gotta write it down.
Question: how many episodes are they planning to make? Is it supposed to be like 9 episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Are
think
there-
we're gonna get.
Is
Is
there
it
a
a
break
mini
in between?
series? Is it a mini series or like this the full game, or they're gonna break it up and we're gonna have multiple
From
seasons?
what
for
I
one game?
understand, this season will run correspondent to the game one with the prequel of the comic books. Then the DLCs in season 2 will be based on part 2 of the movie. I'm not entirely sure how far in they're going to go in, and I think they want to leave more
Right.
for other seasons.
Well, I love that people are dropping the memes of.
I think we're going to get 2 or 3 seasons.
People are dropping the memes that they got the assignment right when it came down to like, okay, this is how you do a horror animation, a horror game adaptation, because the Resident Evil one was trash. The Resident Evil movie was trash.
But you gotta think about it. You gotta think about who's involved, right? So Neil Druckmann, like this is his fucking.
He actually
baby.
created his show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, like Neil
Created
Druckmann,
the game.
this is his baby. This has been his baby since the game launched in 2013. He's been about it from
He's invested.
So like he's writing it. I know, like we like to dunk on that Resident Evil shit show.
Listen.
But, like,
When you
Capcom
had
wasn't
this guy look,
involved.
when you had this guy look like
Capcom
a
wasn't
knockoff
involved
of
at all?
Blade.
I mean, in the like the real people who write Resident Evil, I'm sure they were not involved.
It's why Resident
Resident
why
Evil's
Sandman was a great adaptation, because Neil Gaiman was directly involved with that show.
I mean, I believe that Capcom being a Japanese company, I'm assuming most of the writing is happening in Japan, right? Like those guys, I don't think
They're probably. I'm sure they're producing.
you know, but
Yeah.
or just getting the money.
Or the distributor. That's pretty much it.
Or maybe they're just hands off and they get executive
Yeah,
rights just because their.
We fund it.
Yeah, that's it. They're like, I don't care because
Here's the money. Get it done.
People are still gonna buy. People are
Yeah,
still
pretty
gonna.
much.
People are still gonna buy the games, and they're selling their rights. So like, it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah, it's Capcom.
Yeah, we know. It's Wishblade. I get it, but like,
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, oh, is that Blade?
I'm wondering who is this?
That's Wesker,
From where?
the Resident
Wesker.
Evil Netflix show.
Seabass, get that off the screen.
That's poor man Blade.
We have Blade at home, okay?
Mm-hmm. That's butter knife.
Butter knife.
No, but I Last of Us had a great opening. The actress did a great job because I got to watch the behind the scenes. I never got to play the game, so I knew of Last of Us, but seeing the show, I see where those who never played the game could really like and stop it. The actress did a great job with portraying the character and made you fall in love. Yeah, it was butter knife. It was butter knife. It was. I can't. That's all I
Slice and dice.
Slice and dice. But no, it was it's definitely a great way to get people who don't know about Last of Us into the lore and everything. And it's kudos to the like she made you fall in love with that character. She really understood the assignment, get you to fall in love with me. And even like the scene, like the death scene, they said that there was little rehearsal for that. There was like really not much
who are you
rehearsal.
referring to?
The actress who played Joel's daughter, who when
okay.
They said it in the they said it in the behind the scenes. There was just little rehearsal for that, and so what you got was just this one wonderful scene. It was very reminiscent to like when we saw how Spider-Man and Tony had their scene in Infinity War. This was kind of reminiscent because it's like you felt that raw emotion in that scene, especially as like he's just trying to hold her and she's like trying to like push back or like trying to grab him and everything. It was just, I don't know. To me, it was a really sad scene, and I was like, oh fuck.
It was predictable though. I'll admit that I saw that coming a mile away, but at the same time, you gave me enough to invest in her, right? So you had enough, especially the whole scene of buying the watch and stealing his money. Because at first you're like, she's stealing his money, and then she's using that same money to buy the watch, and then she tells him about it. That's one of those moments as a dad, like, how do I respond to that?
I'm sorry, because my perception was already in the game, right? And I've seen this section before. For someone who's never seen it, do you really see that coming a mile away?
Her death?
Yeah.
As a guy who's watched a lot of these types of shows and read comic books like this is something that's common in a weird way, especially because you don't see her in the trailer.
And she's not in the promo art. Like even
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like even in the game when it's literally Joel and Ellie, you're like, okay, and then you open the game up, like it's him and his daughter. And you're like, that's not the girl.
Exactly.
On the cover. I'm like, oh my gosh,
she did.
So the way I saw it was that they go to the 60s. They start to show off in the 60s,
which I loved. I love that opening.
Which featured the host was the kid that was in the cousin of Stewart from Big Bang Theory, which felt really weird. That's a deep cut there. Then they go into 2003. So right there, when I saw 2003, I'm thinking to myself, okay, either this show is going to be in 2003 or it's going to be set in the more present time. Turns out you're watching this and you're like, something's up with this girl's story. And I'm already, right from the beginning, I already felt that something's going to happen to her because, of course, nothing's going to happen to him. He's going to survive because he's the star, right? And then you got Gabrielle Luna. We've seen scenes of him. So I didn't see anything happening there. So what I thought was going to happen, my personal opinion is that she was going to get infected. That's the way I saw it. Which she may or may have not, based on what happened in her leg. And then you see the soldier, and right when I saw the soldier, and right when I saw him holding his daughter, I was like, something's going to go down. He's going to somehow shoot her. I saw that a mile away, but that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to see the predictability, but you're invested already. You care. That's what the show should do. It doesn't matter whether it's predictable or not. It should make it so that you care, and you care. You care for this girl, and you felt when she died, especially with that performance that they both put, and then he's like, and then he relives it again with the Ellie scene with the soldier again, where he goes through that PTSD moment and he just kills the guy.
Now I want to ask everybody this: did you guys all notice how when Ellie was looking at him, how she kind of shifted? They were explaining, and I want to ask if you guys got the same feeling.
They said it at the end of this episode.
Yeah, they said it afterwards.
Yeah, in the what is it, the covering of the,
The
show,
behind the
behind the
scenes.
scenes, like how it was like how she felt like, you know, this is someone who's defending me and all that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh wow.
That Eddie liked it. That she liked it.
It was the first. Like, I don't know if I like how that was phrased. Like, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I like it's. I appreciate someone like is finally looking out for me. That part I get. But liking the violence, I didn't see her liking the violence. I think I just saw her going, "Oh shit!" Like, that's cool that he looked out for me, because that doesn't happen to me or for me.
Right.
But like the liking of the, I don't know that I see that, and I didn't get that far into the game to like know that Ellie is like a full on like give me blood and violence. You know what I mean?
She's
And I
not,
feel
though.
like she's not.
She's not. It gets to the point where she has to, because she gets in that world and she has to.
Right,
do it.
right.
The second game is when people are like, it's just fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Everyone says Last of Us 2 is depressing because of just all. I mean, the world of Last of Us 2 is depressing. But she doesn't go up because you're playing as Joel, right? So like her killing people ends up being like later on, like there's a port in the game when you take over her and she's a playable character, but you're playing as Joel and Joel's doing like everything. Yeah.
Papa Joel.
Yeah, like she's just in it with him, and kind of you're with this person and you're traveling and surviving, and you just like, you know, that fight or flight response kicks off when you realize that all these people are after you for who you are. Do they reveal on the show like why they're holding her? And I don't want to say nothing.
See.
They did?
Good.
Okay, cool.
I forget you haven't finished it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the exact same thing, and I didn't like that phrasing either. Like, you know, oh, she sees him doing violence and she likes it, and I was like, I saw that and I was kind of like, well,
I didn't
okay,
pull that from it either.
okay, yeah, I wasn't sure, and my wife wasn't either. We were both kind of like, is that like, are they writing that in after the fact? Are they retconning that she liked it? Because like I didn't really catch that.
There was only one moment when she had like a smirk, but that could have been anything. And I think when they in the behind the scenes, I think sometimes behind the scenes give us a little too much, and I think this was one of those moments that, you know, instead of letting us interpret what she was thinking, they kind of like, well, this is what she was doing, and you know, as if that moment wasn't that as important, so they could reveal that. I don't think it was necessary to reveal it.
Also, when someone is in a state of like shock like that, a laughing response is not uncommon. So her kind of like smiling, going like that is very valid to have, even though she may not be feeling like a state of joy at the moment.
Right.
Well, also she was born into this world, right? That's the other thing got to take into consideration. She doesn't know what it's like to live a life outside of that.
Also, so for the viewers who are watching and who don't know about it, you don't get much context of her backstory. It's just that when you meet her, she's chained up, and they're doing these tests on her, these tests and all that, because who knows what happened to her before she was chained up. You know that she later on that she was bit somehow and probably infected, is infected. But it's to the point where it's like, yeah, I took it as, oh, this guy is defending me. No one's really defended me before. That's how I took it, because like, again, you meet her, she's in chains, and why is she in chains? What was her life before this for her to really react that way? That's how I took it.
She's not the same kid that came into the zone in the first place where they put her in the chair and
that kid died.
No, that kid
kid.
They killed that kid. I had to rewatch it because I was like, they showed up those green shoes, and I was like,
right,
same kid.
Yeah, that kid is done.
So I was like, oh yeah, so that's why she lied to him in his fucking face.
Right,
Kentucky Fried Kitty.
Dude, she was talking to him. And they were like, I was like, yeah, bye.
Yeah.
I want to know why.
He was infected.
He was infected.
They were infected.
Well, they did show the poster where it says that if you're infected in your leg, this is how long it would take. If you're infected in, you know, upper body, this is how long, you know. So it's kind of like the time, like he was slowly turning, even though because his walk, right? It's a clear sign that he was kind of zombified already, because he didn't say anything, he didn't do anything. He was just
brought him in and said, they brought him in and said, if you're infected and you know it, clap your hands. Shit. But
Rosie.
So that's darker than you know. So the other thing was
It's a plate.
The other thing was that I wanted to ask you guys was about the so if that's the case, when Ellie came in to the city, how did she get out? Was that just the Fireflies breaking her out, or what was the story with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fireflies snuck her in or something like that.
So they essentially because she got bit and didn't turn and has just had this thing for like more than a few weeks at this point.
Right.
They're like, she's important. Like, we've got to get her to like someone who could research her and all this other stuff. So they've been keeping her as an asset, but they just keep trying to watch and just make sure.
Yeah, she's Will Smith.
Yeah.
Which one?
Will Smith, man.
Legend.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Oh, I Am Legend. Oh, okay. All right.
She's Will Smith.
Well, maybe there's going to be a giant mechanical spider. I don't know.
It's a possibility.
Listen, I enjoy that movie.
I love that movie way more than I should.
Right there with you. Right there with you.
Like
right
which
there
one?
with you.
Wild Wild West?
Yeah.
Nah, you're bugging.
It's so cheesy.
So stupid, but
it's
great.
super stupid.
Listen,
yes.
you have a revolver. Like
it's great in the same sentence. I would never categorize
because
it's
so stupid.
But you see, it's one of those movies that it takes time for you to appreciate it. When it
like
first
Big
came
Lebowski.
out,
I appreciate it for what it was.
I watched that shit when I was a kid, and I love it.
But as
an
a
adult.
kid, it's perfect for a kid. But I'm saying it's just one of those movies as years progress, it starts getting some love.
Come on,
You know
it
what I
had
mean?
it had its own track. It had its own.
Every Will Smith movie had its own track.
I know.
That
was
true.
a damn good song too.
Yeah.
I mean,
it had Cisco on it.
Yeah,
Really?
it had Drew Hill. It had the music of Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay.
Wiki Wah Wah.
Wiki Wah Wah.
And
all
that
was
it
that
Houdini?
spider could have been in the Superman movie.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. The Kevin Smith thing.
Yep, that spider was supposed to be in Superman.
That's a funny freaking thing. That is a funny what is it? An evening with Kevin Smith or something. Big Will, Drew Hill. That's right.
And Kool Moe Dee.
Yep. That's who the Wild Wild West was from, wasn't it? Kool Moe Dee.
West.
Okay,
Wild
yeah.
Wild West. Oh man, guys, Last of
So
Us
good.
has been awesome.
Yeah, and one last thing, Gabriel Luna. Did you notice he was driving the truck? Ghost Rider, baby.
What are you talking about?
He's the guy who played Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's the Ghost Rider.
Who's Gabriel Luna?
His brother.
The brother.
Joe's brother.
Oh.
That's why he was driving.
Okay.
He's the Ghost Rider.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's not driving because he was the Ghost Rider. I mean, come on.
Just
You're
making
getting a little Kevin Airy on me. Here.
No.
Like,
That's why they gave him the truck. He's gonna change.
See, his shirt is blue at the beginning, symbolizing the great new world that surrounds him. But later on in the show, you see that his shirt has turned to dirty blue, symbolizing the decay of the world around him. It's like, dude, his shirt's dirty. Let's calm down.
You know it. You know it. That's exactly it.
I enjoy Ryan shows, man.
I love Ryan Airy's show. I love it to death. But calm down, brother. Calm down.
I love that man stuff. I watch it every time, man.
Me too. Me too.
Who's Ryan Airy?
Screen Crush.
Screen Crush.
Oh, okay.
He's got Doug.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's always
I
hawking
don't
land out in
memorize.
Scotland.
I'm bad with memorizing anyone's names.
That's all he's always
I do watch
hawking.
Screen Crush though. Yeah.
He's hawking land in Scotland and keeps. Those are his two.
Keeps.
Those people are keeping him on.
He stopped the land in Scotland. And today it was like some kind of what was it? It was like some kind of diet like meal thing or something like that wasn't HelloFresh.
What, Atkins?
Anyway. I don't know.
when he told the old lady, Atkins diet.
Oh yeah. No, what I love too is like you got and every horror movie or any disaster movie, gotta watch those animals, man. When that dog was posting up to the grandmother, I was just like,
yep.
Dude, that dog was.
I was like,
that's
no,
acting
no.
right there.
and then
So here's my confusion.
what's up?
When the old lady got infected,
Mm-hmm.
right? We see it happen behind the daughter.
That shit was awesome. By the way.
Yeah, that was great. That was a
Right.
good scene.
My thing is, how did she all of a sudden get infected and no one else did?
She didn't get to the point where she's releasing spores,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't bite anybody.
So how did the lady get infected?
Remember his daughter was saying the thing with the hospital and how she kept going to the city.
hospital in the city.
Because because usually those pandemics, like most of the time, right? It always starts in the bigger city and works its way out.
And that's why I go to Westchester County when I go to the doctor.
grandma started the infection there.
Or
And
must have
then-
gotten it.
Got
it there in the hospital, and then she wasn't releasing anything yet, and then she turned at night and then bit everybody, and then they turned, and then it just kind of goes.
Yeah, no, what was mad funny is the lady when Joe runs over the neighbor, Joe, how could you? And then gets eaten when he told your ass to get inside. Bitch, you should have went inside.
Listen, I don't know why people don't listen. The same thing when his brother was like, "Oh, should we stop for those people?" Fuck no.
Nope.
Nope. Every time I watch these disaster movies with my wife, I'd be like, I ain't stopping.
That's how people die.
We are priority one.
I
That's
ain't
it.
stopping. I can't trust nobody. Not this early in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's crazy.
Joe's like, everybody for himself, man. That's it. We're gone.
Yeah, the right idea.
Like that's it.
Yep.
No, I distinctly remember them passing by the farm or the house and it's on fire. I remember that clearly in the game.
Yeah.
It was just very reminiscent because I hadn't touched the game since it first came out, and it was like, oh wow, I remember this.
He's just reliving every moment, right? You're like,
Oh great, the one time you stop and ask for direction.
You know what that gave me vibes of? Has anybody ever seen Black Summer on Netflix?
No.
Negative.
No.
It is a zombie show.
That's why I haven't seen
2
it.
seasons.
There it is. Yeah.
The first season, it kind of gave me that vibes because it's like Black Summer. You get the beginnings of this zombie pandemic that's happening. And it's exact the same shit. Like, why are you stopping for people who's like, it's just fucking crazy. And it's you get these different perspectives from various different people as the outbreak is happening, like people stealing cars and shit and all that. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's pretty good that first season.
Yep. It's the only reason why people are gonna keep a gas car because you never fucking know.
Fair point.
So what are our predictions with this show? Are we loving it? Are we ready for the next episode?
I am so on board. I'm loving it. I had gotten so tired of the whole zombie genre, just in general, the whole Walking Dead thing. I just got like pretty much as soon as Greg got his head caved in, I was out. I was done with Walking Dead.
Glenn.
Son of a bitch.
That's all we wanted to watch anyway. I mean, it took seven
I
seasons.
didn't get past
Yeah.
the first season of Walking Dead.
Really?
Season one.
I was
season
not a
1
fan.
through 4
When it got
really
to-
good.
When it
I
got to
stopped
Negan.
at Terminus, I think it was. As soon as
Ooh,
they got
yeah,
to Terminus,
no.
I was just like,
I was
No.
like,
I am
oh,
done.
Terminus
it's
was
not
filler.
for me.
For me, I
Between
went.
Governor and like that's period after they
Yeah.
killed the Governor up until Negan because they took so long
To
to
get to
get
Negan.
to Negan. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm out, bro.
I was
Yeah.
okay. I was okay when they got to. I got to Negan, and then it just got to that point that is like, why am I watching this? It's the same repetitive redundancy, right? And I'm sorry, Michonne's a badass. Why is she no longer a badass? That's how I felt about Michonne. Like she's
I didn't know they
losing
made
her.
her
Well, they kind of made her, she started getting a relationship with this guy and stuff. I'm like, no,
Because they changed
badass.
they changed who she was in the comics.
Yeah, and it's like and then-
Originally it was supposed to be Andrea. because in the
Andrea who
comics she was-
died in season 3
Yeah,
because
so
they
like-
just killed people early.
So I just got to that point where I was like, I'm done. I'm done. You know what I mean? It's like I think I went pretty far and I just couldn't go any further.
Yeah,
Well,
I tried after that last season with Negan because I was like, because Jeffrey Dean Morgan
Kills
he
it,
does
man.
does a great job as Negan. He is fucking Negan embedded.
Kills it on
plays it.
screen.
But it's just, and then it just everything around the plot for the story after that, it just, I don't know, it just like it got really slow. It's like how you said, is it got very repetitive, a lot of
Redundant.
stuff.
Yeah, it was redundant.
There were things I didn't care about, but it's like when Jeffrey Dean Morgan's on the screen, it's like, yo, fan-fucking-tastic. And when he claved in Glenn and Abraham's head,
He gaslighted us though, because he got Abraham first. I'm like, yo, if this fucking dude doesn't get his head caved in, I ain't watching this shit. I still
I
didn't
don't know.
watch it.
Oh, Jeffrey D. Morgan Keegan.
Yeah.
Negan, right?
Yeah.
He does
Like
like all you have to do is watch the clips of him online as Negan. He does a fantastic job. Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays
I'm okay. I would never will.
fantastic as characters.
Yeah.
He's another great character actor.
Yeah.
It was rough for me.
Don't
'cause-
laugh.
As
What's
far
that?
as
Why are you laughing?
Why am I? Oh, I was just gonna say it was rough for me because when I like, that's one of the few comic books that I ever read, like, that I ever like got the whole compendiums and all this stuff, and I read like well past the kingdom, if I remember right, like past Hilltop, I think, in the comics and all that, and I was just waiting. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna do the kingdom, oh my god, that's gonna be great, there's gonna be the tiger and the blah blah blah, yeah, and I just didn't even care by the time it got to the tiger. I was like, yeah, I'll watch that later. I don't know. And I just never
and
did.
that's what happened to her. I think it was just one of those shows that just lost its lost its steam,
But
right?
people still love it. No, isn't it still going?
No,
It's
it's
ending.
done.
It's
It's
finally
finally done. It's
But
done.
Ended or it's
No,
ending?
It's done. It's
Well,
done.
well.
Didn't it end?
The show
They're doing spin-offs.
They're spinning off.
Because
So-
there's still the Walking Dead shows, correct?
Yeah, so they got Fear the Walking Dead. I think still on.
and then
now they're gonna do the
Negan and what's her
Yeah.
face Maggie show.
yeah.
They're gonna have their own show.
So they're gonna do the Waynes, right?
Yeah,
The Waynes.
but no, I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that.
It's a show that's it's it's over.
It's a franchise that is continuing being bled out. Like it's like you're trying to.
How we get on Walking Dead?
I don't
I
know.
said,
Last
I
of
said
Us
they
is the-
avoided it. That was
It's
my fault.
Last
I
of
did
Us-
that.
Last of Us is definitely
It's
treading
not The
on
Walking
the.
Dead.
No, I know it's not, but it's still treading from the same ideas.
I felt like it avoided a lot of it. Like, are there some ideas? Sure, because they're not really
it's
zombies, but they're kind
right.
of zombies.
But it wasn't
Well, I
even-
think
you're
we're
still gonna operate protocol like as in any zombie movie until you get to A, what kind of zombies are they, and then B, what kind of environment are you in? Like this
I think
world
what-
looks so much more post-apocalyptic than
Mhm.
if you're playing Resident Evil. You're literally in the thick of a lot of the time, that things are happening.
Yeah. So the idea behind Walking Dead was to rebuild civilization. I think the way this show is built is that civilization's already been built the way it is. This is what it's
Martial
going to
law.
be. Yeah, exactly. Which is the difference. So it's taking the same concepts that where Walking Dead was heading towards. So this is kind of like Walking Dead 20 years later. Then that's the idea, because these people are already living this life this way. They have currency. They have a system in place where Walking Dead was building on creating that system. And I think that's the two differences. The other thing is that both shows were not about the zombies. Like Last of Us
Right.
is not about zombies. It's not about it's about the people, and that's why people get invested on it. Because let's face it, we get the first 30 minutes, and it's about this zombie apocalypse thing that's going on right now. The beginning. Then we go into the future where it's established. We know what they're doing. We know how they take care of it. We know how they deal with it. Right. So I think that's the difference here, where Walking Dead was leading towards that kind of world. This is already in that world. Like, it's already been established. This is how we're going to do things, revolution, all that fun stuff that goes along with it. So
It's already been a dictatorship for several years.
exactly. So League has already showed up. So, but this is one I'm definitely going to still watch. I just don't want it to be hour and a half episodes because that's too much for me.
What?
I don't know if it's going to be all of them.
I
I
don't
think
think
it was
all
the
of them.
first
Get the
one.
premiere. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so too.
because they did. You got to do. I think they did that you're not rushing the opening. Like, I think they
Right.
gave us enough of an opening so that you can spend the
HBO knows how to do
hour.
that well.
Yeah.
You can spend the hour in the real timeline,
Mhm.
right? So, like, instead of doing like a 5-minute opening, one, you don't get Joel, you don't get invested, you don't
Yeah.
understand. Like, you get why Joel is the way he is, why he's disconnected, why he's not, like, there's so much shit he's dealing with. He's still wearing the watch, like all that stuff, and it just tells you in the beginning what it all fucking means and like why he's looking for his brother. Like, I don't need the exposition later
exactly.
on or in conversation of why he's looking for his brother. You
Right.
know, he's looking for his brother. He's been with his brother his whole life.
Like, I
And
think it
then-
would have been worse if we would have got that like as a flashback later on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have held the same weight.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't fault any show for taking its time to tell the story. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I can't-
especially
I
if it's done well.
right? Yeah. If it's filler, then yeah. If they're padding it out to make it an hour and a half, that's different. But this doesn't seem to be that. Like, this seems to be like they are using every part of those 90 minutes and
Yeah.
making it good.
And I think that's the goal, is to try to, because at the end of the day, they want to capture people new who don't know about it, and also they definitely wanted to also appease the fans of the series, because again, they got the assignment right when it came down to it. What's up? They got the assignment right, and it really hooks you in, and it feels like you're getting 3 mini movies in one, because you're getting the dad and all that. You're getting the post-apocalyptic world when it starts, and then you're getting the aftermath of what happened, how they dealt with the infection, and it's just like it's already set the stage. It sets the mood for what you are going to expect from this show. Which, again, there are a lot of shows that are based off video games. Like Halo did it okay at the first few minutes. This Resident Evil dropped the ball, but Last of Us, they hit a home run. They hit a home run with setting the mood where we're going to go out with this show.
See, but what Halo? And I don't know how far you want to go, but like the stark difference between Halo and Last of Us is that Last of Us was like, we are sticking to our source material.
Yeah,
and also to
Halo
give
decided to separate itself.
Well, that and it should have used the book, right? Like that's the argument. But also The Last of Us, when you play The Last of Us, aside from the major confrontations when you're actually playing and shooting people, it's literally dialogue. Like you'll be walking through the level and Joel and Ellie are talking, or you're going through, and then you go into the big open area and you got to fight the clickers and you got to fight all the monsters, or you got to fight people, and then it goes back to dialogue. And so you're able to build a really solid, cohesive show of this, where Halo is like either you're following the book, because if you're playing the first game, the dialogue in that first game it's fun and it's great, but like it's not going to give you a whole show, right? So I think there's this like The Last of Us trusted their source material, where I think the people at Showtime or Paramount were like, we're gonna pick and choose our source material and then make some shit up, because people just want to see the Expanse, but not the Expanse with Master Chief.
The Expanse for dumb people.
yeah. Essentially. Like, I found it fun. It was a fun action set.
I had a blast.
And if you're not a Halo fan and you're just watching this from the outside in, you got what you wanted from that type of show.
Again, it wasn't Resident Evil. Horrible, fucking horrible. But no, that's it, guys. I mean, go ahead, Pong.
You know, it was not horrible. And if we don't talk about this, I might just overturn this desk. That's gonna be hard to do because this thing's heavy. I was not expecting. Here's what I was not expecting: Merle freaking Dandridge. I really hope I said that right, or I'm going to feel really stupid. The girl that was the leader of the Fireflies. Do you know who she is?
Marlene.
Yeah,
Marlene Dandridge.
Merle Dandridge.
No,
it's
Merle Dandridge is the voice actress.
Yeah,
and then Marlene is the person's name. So yes, you were right.
Whoa, wait, hold up.
No,
okay, all right, I was right.
Yeah. So Merle Dandridge,
the actress is Merle Dandridge.
Right, and then in the game or in the show, it's
Marlene.
Yeah, Marlene.
Do you know who else she plays?
Doesn't she play her in the game?
Yes, and Alex from Half-Life. Half-Life 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I had no idea. I had not seen her at all. Like, that was one of the most awesome games. Like, when it came out, like it was really cool. It was like the first companion in a video game that I actually gave a damn about, Alex. And so hearing that voice, the whole time I was like, man, I've never seen her before. I was like, man, she sounds familiar. Like, it was just kind of like the voice was like super familiar, but I didn't know from where. And so I looked it up, like the cast, and I was like, Marlene is Merle Dandridge. And I was like, oh, that's Alex. Oh my God.
No, I think that's awesome because you get to play your character that you got to
who
voice.
That's Bo-Katan.
What?
Yeah, everyone has where they know her from. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at her IMDb.
The actress who plays Bo-Katan in Mando is the actress who voiced her in her Clone Wars.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's all tied again. It's like 6 degrees of Mandalorian.
Which is owned by Disney, which made Guardians of the Galaxy, which did a Christmas special that had Kevin Bacon.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
And with that, we're gonna wrap this up because I love that. We're gonna wrap it up with the Baconator. So, guys,
Wrapping in bacon.
Show Friday. building this.
There you go.
Ooh, it's the
Wow.
movie version though, right?
Yeah, and I got the light kit, which we're gonna try to light up these gems, and Pong's gonna try to convince me to eventually buy Arduino one day to actually do that.
He'll
But
never
yeah,
do it.
no, and guys, you can catch Izzy on Thursdays.
No,
Izzy
I don't
will-
do Thursdays anymore.
Oh, no,
So-
what's up?
so
What do you
let me-
do?
Thursdays?
No. So
Lame.
what's going on right now is that we're sticking to Monday show. So the Monday weekly pull list at 6:30 every Monday we do the comic show. But I just launched the trailer for my new series, which is Knowing and Understanding Comics, which is going to be an ongoing series, and it's timeless. So I don't have to worry about it expiring. So that's the catch behind it, right? So the trailer just came out. It's 1 minute long. So if you catch it, watch it. Make sure you thumbs up. Make sure you share that sucker, because my goal is to get as many people to watch it, because we're going to be talking about what a comic book is, everything that you need to know about comic books for readers, writers, creators, collectors, everything. I'm going to be going into everything. And it's a laundry list. So I got that laundry list. I have 3 episodes already written. So it's all going to be short 2-minute chunks.
And again, guys, also make
Oh, wait.
sure you go ahead, Pong.
I was gonna say before we run away, you said you were gonna be building some Lego things. I want to watch that. Where's that gonna be at?
That was
doesn't
good.
know.
That was a good one. Seabass learned from Pong.
If he doesn't know,
What, your show?
there it
Your
is.
show?
That's where
I
you
don't know.
go.
I don't know. Where is
Twitch.tv/Sin
it?
Shop, of course. And that's at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, right there at the place on your screen. Twitch.tv/Sin Shop. That's Sin Shop with a Y, and it's right where you think.
Listen, my game is off right now. You know what? This is the second episode of the year. You know, it's New Year's. I got ring rust.
Forget.
You got to work
what?
on getting that award for next year, man.
You need to go to the doctor for that, I think. Ring
It's a
rust.
rust- it's a wrestling. It's a wrestling term.
Ring rust.
Ring rust. It's
Yeah.
a wrestling term.
Oh.
Yeah, it means that the wrestler, as you know, has not been in action for a while, so they're trying to
broke
work
his
out
butt,
that ring rust.
right?
Yeah,
Sure.
broke his
He
butt.
broke his
He
butt.
broke his butt.
Ring rust. Yeah, get a case of the pink sock there. You don't want that. That's no
No,
good.
no, you don't. You don't want that pink slot.
That's not.
Also,
Anyway.
guys, make sure you're also catching Law on his Twitch channel. Make sure you check out the description. And Val on TV on Saturdays. He's got the hot topic this Saturday. Make sure you guys are tuning in. So this
Talking about sneaky linking or whatever the fuck it's called.
Getting them sneaky links in.
Sneaky.
Oh
sneaks.
yeah, and
Sneaky squirrel.
Cosmic Con's happening this weekend. If you guys are in Queens area, there's a convention going on over there, so I'll be hanging out there.
Cosmic Con?
Cosmic Con, yeah, it's the first convention of the year for us.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, guys. So we're gonna hit that beautiful beam music. This has been your boy Sebastian.
Been your boy Law.
Reluctantly, your boy Tone from across the hall.
I'm sorry.
With
Of course, last but not least, Vmac. Thank you guys. See you next week.
You guys have a beautiful night.
Take care, guys.
Peace.
I feel like we're not out. We're not out, are we? We're still live. You're doing great. We're not out. I know we're not.